In this video, I'll cover everything you need to know in order to use this template. Here I am inside the project file, and this is what you should see upon opening the project. And the first thing here is let's go ahead and change the text. To do this, you can access this composition right over here under the edit folder. Double click to access text holder composition, and here you will have a text layer. You can either double click and edit the text like so, or you can simply create a new text layer by selecting your text tool and typing out text. So if you delete this layer, you can go ahead and recreate a new text layer like so, and then simply reposition this wherever you want. Let me just undo this real quick. One thing here is if you select this text in the viewport over here, and while having this selected and moving it around, you hold Control and Shift, this will now snap to the center of the screen, and this will just make sure that the text is aligned and centered in this space over here. So now if we go back to the render composition, which you can also access from over here in the project window. Alright, let's move over to somewhere in the middle. Alright, you can see your text over here, so everything works nicely. Let's talk about the colors, and I'll actually just switch this to maybe half resolution just so it loads a little faster. You will have a settings layer, and if you go to effect controls here at the top, you can see all of these colors that you can affect. If you don't have this window showing, press F3 on your keyboard to bring it up. First setting here is the color. Alright, so if you change the color to this background, you can easily see how this changes. Alright, small lights, let's see, will be these lights on the geometry. So you can change the color for that individually. Alright, let's see, text background will be this stripe of text over here. Change the color for that. And you can see maybe that if you want to use sort of like a green, for example, and you find it that it's maybe too bright, you can just lower the lightness of the color. Right, so if I drag it down and darken up this green color, you can see how this gives different results and gives more or less glow depending on what you're looking for. And the same goes for all the colors. And next one is the text tint. Alright, pretty cool. You can move these, you can move the color picker around and choose a nice value. Let's see, reflectors, change the color for that as well. Alright, so you can create a lot of cool combinations. Transition flare will be this the one at the end where it sort of fades off. You can also change, or rather tint, this flare as well to match your scene. So that's about it for the colors. After you've done editing, you can go to composition, you can go to pre-render. Alright, here inside Custom AV, make sure that whatever format you're using over here, it has channels RGB plus alpha. So for example, some formats here, if I want to use H.264, I don't have RGB plus alpha. So this is very important in order to export transparency as well. But usually you will go with AV most likely, and just make sure RGB plus alpha is checked. Hit OK, hit render, and you're done. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching.